Welcome to Fairfield Art Association's Holiday Art Fair. This is our 19th year, and we've outgrown our original space, and we're now in the basement of the First National Bank in the community room. Our event will take place on Friday, November 28th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturday, November 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The public's invited, it's free, and come and take a look at all the arts and crafts that we have available from artists all around the Midwest, a lot of them from Fairfield. Right here we have Judy Herzog, and she is very well known for her soft sculpture, which is done, she's done a great job in all of her detail, really creative and a real sense of humor. You'll see golfing Santas, carpenter Santas, Santas sleeping, Santas that look like they're snoring or yawning. These look like twin Santas. Maybe Siamese twin Santas. One doing the splits. We've got one counting days till Christmas. We've got them skiing. And they're all done in these great holiday prints. Lots of red and green and plaids. We've got some snowmen in here. Snowmen are really popular this year. And of course, angels. Judy Herzog's a wonderful quilter, and she uses this talent and has created some wonderful pieces for our show. We're going to move on here. And here we have some wonderful holiday ornaments by Pat Crim. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I think that Pat said these were made with insulation, housing insulation, and they're each individually crafted, one of a kind, painted, some delightful designs, colorful designs, and housing insulation. And she's got quite a few here and a lot of different designs. There's one here that has some little children. Looks like they're sleeping in their bed. And I know there was a kitty one. And just some, here's a kitty one. Looks like under the tree. So you want to come and check these out. And then we have next to her, we have a book by Patricia Regan Agario, and this is a book of poems and drawings. And I haven't looked at this yet, but some great artwork. And this is by a local Fairfield artist and poetry writer. And next to her we have Lynette Ewald, who has a studio here in Fairfield, and she does printmaking. These are hand-etched, and they're each individually painted after she etches them and works with the printing process. And she is selling these nationally. She had a few here last year, but she's really gotten to producing more this year. It's a wonderful design. She's got the embossed kind of white area around the actual print. I really like these. And moving around our center place, we have some knitted headbands, and these are by Diana Fearne, who lives in the Batavia area, and she's been at our show, a real regular at our show. She does these wonderful knitted headbands. And then she does the rolled beeswax candles. And these are really popular right now too. She's got some little tiny ones, and she calls these fairy candles. And then some molded bees here. And then in the natural, keeping with the natural theme, she's got the Wren birdhouse gourds. And then some little handmade ornaments. I guess they're called star books. Now, let's move on over here. And here we have some handmade jewelry, and this is by Stephen Prettyman. Stephen's wife is Judy Bales, who's also a very fine artist. And I got some of these last year for myself. I thought they're really great. These are all handmade. He cuts the pieces. And he's got an assortment. He's calling his work basic geometry. And he's got an assortment of earrings and pins that are really nice. Over here we have a new artist, and we're expecting more of his work. This is Dorothy Bell's son-in-law, Orville Reeser, and he's got one Raku pot here that's really nice. Raku is a special way of firing pottery. In this large piece, I think we're going to get some more for the show. And he also has several little teeny pieces, miniatures, and these that look like they're more porcelain. And of course, we've shown our card here, the Chamber of Commerce's angel card, and we'll see if we can get a better picture of it so you can really see what it's like. This is by Lynn Marshall of Elaine Arnold's artwork of the sculpture of the angel in the Central Park. And these are for sale by the Chamber of Commerce. And now, let's see, we have an artist here from Ottumwa that's actually setting up, and she's got a real assortment here. You used to have a shop in Ottumwa, but you don't anymore, do you? No, so you do all this out of your home. And boy, you've got crocks and wall hangings and everything Christmassy. So you want to come and check this out. And next to her, we can't forget Doug Burbach. Doug has wonderful, wonderful pins and jewelry here that are all hand painted. Oh boy, let's see if we can get one close. This is a set of a pin and earrings, and he does this intricate work. We've got, he does these great little kitty pins, all handmade and hand painted, really delicate, intricate work there. And these are made locally by Doug Burbach. And another favorite artist in our area is Donna Guy from Brighton. Now Donna is the former Iowa president of the Iowa China Painters in Iowa, and she is a wonderful China painter, and she just told me today that she's going to start teaching nationally and travel around. So if you want to see some excellent China painting, come to the Holiday Art Fair. She's got jewelry and dishes and vases, little jewelry boxes, and look at this. You've got a little surprise in there with the artwork inside. She's got some of the traditional looking pieces, and yet she's got some very very modern looking pieces too. Now Donna is not only well known for her China painting, but she's also an excellent watercolorist, as you can see here. I've taken a lot of classes with Donna, and she's an award-winning watercolorist. And those also go from the abstract to the very realistic. She has a wonderful way with flowers. Now over here we have some really cute, fun pieces. And they are by Connie Miller of Ottumwa. Look at this shovel. This is just great. I think this would look great sitting by your porch, at your front door. And then these little creations. And who can resist this frying pan? Really fun. She just has a few pieces here, and she also has the furniture that she's painted. Painted furniture is really a popular item right now, and she does a wonderful job. We are expecting another artist by the time of showtime with jewelry that will go here. Moving along, we have Jessica Magnuson calligraphy work, and she's a real expert at calligraphy, and she has wonderful sayings that she comes up with. She has cards and framed things, some matted and some framed. Great cards. Something special just about for everyone. And now, across the room, we're here in the First National Bank in the community room, and we've got a lot of artists exhibiting. We have, Nell Egley has made some wonderful handbag purses. Really nice seamstress work here. Little pockets, zipper. So we have some wonderful bags. Another thing that the Fairfield Art Association is doing for the Holiday Art Fair is several members are creating birdhouses. And we have 3 so far, and we're expecting more. This one is by Kim Adam. And Joni McGinnis has created this Christmas one. And this delightful little piece is by Ann Weigel. Now, we brought along some of the things that we keep at the Fairfield Art Association that we have in storage right now, but we've got quite an assortment. One of the things that we have is Francis Brenneman from Kelowna does delightful, very detailed, fine pencil drawings, and he has several prints here for us. We have some of Mark Schaefer's work, his famous Bill LaRue and the Corn Cob Victorian on the corner of D and Burlington. We have a Richard Dutton and a couple Mark McWhorters from Ottumwa. We have a book, Return to the American Gothic by Fred Adam from Batavia. We have a couple books from the Fairfield Library, cookbook, and A Man of Medicine and Merriment by Susan Fulton Welty. And then something that's really kind of neat and unique is we have a charm here that's of the William Coop and Boy sculpture. And this would make a nice little stocking stuffer gift. And then we just have an assortment of lots of note cards. We have our garden note cards that we created this summer by various artists around. These are really nice for gifts, for notes. And we will have our sweet shop, and over here we're going to have lots of goodies for sale, and we'll be serving holiday coffee and hot spiced apple cider. And you can sign up for a gingerbread house drawing door prize, and this was created by one of our board members, Ann Weigel. And so come to the art fair and register and sign up, and maybe you'll get to take this home. We have a little place to sit down and have some coffee or cider, cookie, and then continue enjoying the fair. And Bill Greenlee has what he calls Billy Whittle. He carves all these things all year long. He must be really busy. And these are a favorite. Bill Greenlee is from Ottumwa. And I was pleased that he was still able to be here. And he does a lot of pieces. We've got little rabbits with the little Santa hat on their ears. Now his things have gotten so popular that he does cast a few of them in resin now, so he's not carving every single piece. I think it just wore him out. But we do have some ornaments here on the tree, and I believe each and every one of these are carved. And this is called his 1997 edition, Christmas ornament edition. Those make great gifts too, especially when they're handmade by an artist. And here we have Ann Weigel, and she's the one that did our gingerbread house, and she does great watercolor. These are just wonderful, soft, colorful. I love the colors. And she not only has some framed pieces of watercolor, but she's got some prints in watercolor and black and white. And like I said, we are expecting more work. We're going to have some knitted items, and we're going to have more woodcraft items by the time the show starts. Let's swing around here. I'm making my cameraman go everywhere. These are Carol Crafts, wonderful beeswax items. Look at this nativity set. Really nice. Smells good too. And then she's got the little cherub angels, the ornaments, little ornaments and big ornaments. This is some new work for this year. And we'll come over here, and over here we have Sherry Klingen, is a local woman that does some very nice artwork. These look like they're acrylic, and she does a lot of farm scenes. Some John Deere tractors here. And we thought it was kind of nice how they kind of fit in with some of the things that are on the bank wall that are permanently placed, some of the old machinery, with her artwork. She has a lot of prints available along with her originals. We've got some small prints of her larger pieces, some hunting and farm pieces. Something just right for the farmer on your list. Here we have Cornhusk Dolls by Diane Brocken. Diane is a regular, and she just keeps creating more and more of these every year. And we have the little tiny angel ornaments. And then we have a lot of different individual pieces, unique. Some of them have maybe a special occupation that you can tell. And really pretty. Also new this year, we have Meg Messon, and she has some wreaths and dried flower arrangements. Just the right touch for that perfect place that you might need just a little something. And now we've come to my area, and I'll just tell you what I've been doing in my spare time. I've got some painted tablecloths and some glassware painted and baked so that it is usable. More of the, this is a real lightweight tablecloth. It's actually stamped with a paint, special fabric paint, and then painted on the design too. And then to go along with that, I've done a lot of tree topiary pieces and balls in kind of collage. I like to work in collage, so some of these, like this one, is kind of like a collage to me. Lots of fabric and pieces of this and that. And the same with the balls, the collage effect. And if you're interested in sweatshirts, we've got sweatshirts and clothing. We've got not only the holiday clothing, but maybe for spring, summer, different seasons. So we've even got a golf sweatshirt here. And something, if you're coming, I don't know, this is for fall, Thanksgiving time. And we even have a few skirts and vest type things. And just a little bit more here. Little girls dress up in dance wear. And the reason I started this is I have a granddaughter now, and she's into dancing like her mother, and she really loves these fancy little things, and if she's like her mother, she won't be into them very long, so she's going to get a lot of them now. And some jewelry. This was a real fun piece to make. I think this is my favorite. And then some that are Christmassy, and some of the just fun Christmas things for gifts, whatever, and the pins and earrings. These are actually very old antique light bulbs. I don't think you can find these anymore. And my parents had these, and so I decided I'm kind of sentimental. I wanted to take them and make necklaces out of them. And we have gardening aprons, and then a few Fairfield items here, Fairfield prints of the square at Christmas time and at other. More of the, I will have more artwork here later. Note cards, watercolors, handmade paper, just about everything you're going to find at the Holiday Art Fair. And you'll have to come and check us out. And it is at the First National Bank, Friday, November 28th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, November 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is the Fairfield Art Association's 19th annual Holiday Art Fair with a sweet shop and gourmet pantry. Sign up for the Gingerbread House, and if you make a purchase, you'll have a free package of note cards. Be sure and stop in the Fairfield Art Association's 19th annual Holiday Art Fair.